Hello friends, my name is Bilal Khan and today I'm going to be talking about the 5 myths that you need to be aware of if you want to get into tech. So the first myth is that you need to have a degree in order to get into tech. So this is a myth because first of all I don't have a degree myself. I'm a college dropout and I just attended the high school. And there are other people also in my network who don't have a degree but they are still working in tech. All right, I could name them like Danny Thompson, who worked in Google, Apur Goyal, who worked in multiple startups, and there are other people also who are working in tech without any degree. So this is a myth that you need to keep in mind. And the point is this: basically, the startups or any companies are looking for those individuals who are skillful, whether they have a degree or not, and who can provide the valuable contributions to the company. The more you will provide the valuable contributions to the company, the more the companies will consider you. All right. So this is the first myth. Now the second myth is that only one programming language is enough in order to go for the long run. So this is also a myth because as a beginner, when you will start learning the programming language, you will consider that only this programming language is enough. No, this is not enough. Instead, you need to learn other technologies also, like the database, what is the database, what are the types of the database, what are APIs, the frameworks of that language that you are working on, the DevOps, Docker, Kubernetes, all these things that you need to be aware of if you want to excel in that career. All right, because the startups or the companies are now preferring those people who can work in multiple technologies, not just in one technology. Instead, you need to be aware of one technology in a deep way, but you need to also have ideas of other technologies also, right? You need to go in deep in one or two technologies, but a general idea about other technologies also. So this is a thing that you need to keep in mind, and that one language or one framework is not enough in today's market. Now the third myth is that AI will take your jobs. So I don't know whether the AI will take your jobs or not, but I do know one thing is that the AI will only provide you the good output if you provide the good input, right? You need to be technically aware of the things that you are providing as an input, and as a result the AI will provide you the good output. But if you are not aware of the technical things, then you will ask the general questions and the AI will only give you the general answers. So instead you need to upgrade yourself, and once you are upgrade yourself, then you can ask the technical questions, and then you can get the what you can say desired output and the quality output, right? So this is a point that you need to keep in mind, that whether the AI will take your job or not, but you need to upgrade yourself in order to interact with AI. So the fourth point is this, that networking does not matter in tech. So this is also a myth because networking does matter in a tech, especially if you want to get a remote role, because for the remote role there is not a structured path or a way in which you can get a job. Instead, you need to follow those people in multiple networking platforms like what you can say Twitter, or you can connect with them on Discord or Slack channels, or you can directly email them, right? So I won't recommend LinkedIn because LinkedIn is full of scams. There are many people who are just promoting their services on LinkedIn, but they are not providing the valuable information relevant to job. So in order to get into remote companies, you need to be present on Twitter, or you can directly cold email the founders or the engineers that are working in that company, or you can connect with them in their official Slack channel or the Discord server. So the fifth myth is that only the big tech companies are offering the rewarding careers. This is not true, especially in nowadays, because there are many startups that are coming up and they are offering more salaries than the FANG or other big companies. Because first of all, big companies are laying off a lot of their engineers and they are providing the less packages to those individuals. So, but the startups on the other hand are providing big packages to the engineers. But one thing that you need to keep in mind, that the big companies are preferring more specialist people, like they want people who can work on one technology, but the startups on other hand will require those people who can work in multiple technologies. Like I have mentioned in my second point, that those people who are working as a generalist, who can work in one or two technologies in a deep way, but have ideas about other technologies also. So the startups are preferring those people who can work in multiple technologies, like they can wear multiple hats as one person. and as a result the startup will give them more salary. So these are the 5 points that you need to keep in mind if you want to get into tech, and these are the myths that you need to be aware of. So I hope you understood and liked any one of these points. If you have other points also, you can talk about it in the comment section below. I will take a look at this. All right, so I hope you understood and liked this video. So if you liked it, then make sure to subscribe to my channel, and if you have any questions, then ask those questions in the comment section below. I'll be happy to answer all of them. So till then, goodbye.